All right, welcome to the second WCFNW Commissioner debate. Today we have our two candidates. What?
There was a first one?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It was me and Carl.
Where the fuck was I for that?
Oh, you
I
weren't
don't know.
there.
It was actually wicked funny. But either way, this one is between Uppy Allen, CEO of the Goat Syndicate, and Steven Ellis.
Just Steven Ellis.
Steven's got no nickname.
Nothing I know of. Alright, so our first question is going to be about the past leadership of WCFNW.
Oh, God.
What do you think the biggest flaw in old WCFNW was, and how will you change it? We'll start with you, Uppy.
The biggest flaw in the leadership. I'd have to say they really weren't coordinated. They couldn't really get on schedule. They couldn't keep things rolling. They didn't use their power right. They weren't for the people. They were corrupt. You know, cheating. It was bad. But with the new leadership, I'm not gonna try to be. I'm trying to be for the people. I'm gonna try to keep things rolling and keep it fresh.
Steven, your answer?
Well, to start, Uppy has made a lot of interesting comments.
It's been 2 minutes.
I do agree with him on some parts that there wasn't really any communication. I do partially agree with the corrupt nature of some of our trusted members. But however, we can that can be easily changed. I believe strong communication is key. If we all work together, we can make this a better WCFNW, and we can actually we can bring this up from the ground up.
Just reworded what I just said.
I know, kind of.
Is this how this debate's gonna go?
I'm
Yo, ask Steve questions
that question
first.
without mentioning
Yeah.
China.
So,
Yeah, you over here taking Donald Trump's whole fucking political agenda.
here's... we'll start with Steven this time. Pretty straightforward question. Who will your GM be?
I have thought about this for a while, and it was kind of a tough decision. But I do believe the the best candidate that can fit this role is none other than. Quiet, please. I do believe that the best candidate for the GM position would none other be Miss Kendra Lonigan.
Uppy?
She has shown
Sorry, continue, Steven.
Despite her difficulties showing up to every event, she has shown great compassion, a strong leadership ability, and she knows how to talk to people. So, what other candidate would be more fit for this role than her?
Uppy, your candidate?
My candidate's gonna be none other than my supervisor in the Goat Syndicate, Nick Collette, and he's the better candidate because he actually has title defenses, title wins, and I think you and Kendrick combined have at least maybe one championship belt under you guys, which I'm not even sure about. I was trying to look at the numbers, and someone bring that up. Keith's raising his hands. Can I
get that gun over there? Because I'm sick of this.
Unrelated to the
Why did you say
Have you gone? Where have you gone?
But yeah, that's my GM.
Big loaded.
Good.
Oh,
So, a follow-up question would be to each of you. Why is your opponent's GM choice unqualified?
You want me to start, or do I let the numbers talk?
Uppy, please start.
Oh, I don't know where to start, but I mean, I don't think Kendra has any wins, any title defenses, or nothing. And I don't think you have any either.
I've had one. I've beaten Nick before. Or
Are you kidding me?
I've defended my title.
It was in Pokken. It was in Pokken.
And then I also beat Adam.
What the fuck's a poke?
It's a Pokemon fighting game.
It's like Smash, but with Pokemon.
Alright, you beat Nick twice. Alright, that's fair enough.
Oh yeah, the minigame.
Stadium.
yep.
I'll allow it, but Kendra has not won once, or even competed for the title. What was why they unqualified was? Something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, why is the other person's GM choice unqualified?
Alright, well, you got Nick.
Alright.
You can trash Nick all you want.
Well, starters, I believe Nick is unqualified due to the fact that he is in the GOAT Syndicate.
First of all, that's my money guy, so you better talk good about him. You ain't getting paid.
I do believe that if Uppy becomes commissioner, then he cannot be the lead of the Goat Syndicate. Second, the reason why Nick shouldn't be GM is because of his overwhelming power. He has too much authority in a WCFNW as it is. Like, look at him. He's already he's the moderator right now. He's sitting there
asking questions. What do you mean? What does that have to do with anything?
The moderator is impartial. He's just listening to you guys talk.
Okay, fair enough.
And I'm just asking the questions everyone in WCFNW sent to me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, they saw Steven talking about how I shouldn't be running the Goat Syndicate. That was a syndicate I started because I want
Yes.
all about winning.
Yes, but if you become the commissioner, then you should be able to step down and let someone else run the Goat Syndicate.
That is my
on your
syndicate.
behalf.
I am not letting anyone else ruin what I've built from the ground up to make.
Then
as
I'm
powerful
sorry.
as it is.
I don't think that's right. My GM.
I would just like for both of you to try and stay on topic about GMs, not individual stepping down of syndicates.
Yeah.
Alright,
Please
well,
try to stay on question.
My
We got
key
a question
point-
over here.
Yeah. Can I put my hat, my name in the hat for running for Goat Syndicate leader?
Absolutely not. I will not allow it. That's my syndicate, and I'm gonna do both.
All right.
So,
So,
it's-
Steven, if you want to continue talking about why the other person's GM choice is unqualified, continue. If not,
Well,
we'll
my
move on
main
to the next
bullet
question.
points are that you have too much authority, you have too much arrogance as a GM, I believe,
He hasn't even been GM yet. Just the
and
supervisor of the Goat Syndicate.
and I believe he is too cunning.
How does he already have
With that smirk,
ignorance as a GM if he hasn't even been GM yet?
What does
he has
cunning mean?
influence. He has influence in the Goat
Sure.
Syndicate.
I don't even know what
He has
cunning
that's
means.
too.
describe it.
He has a good amount of influence in the Goat Syndicate. That's enough for me to
Goat
distinguish.
Syndicate doesn't have nothing to do with this, because then you got the real heels, Steve. You gotta look at it that way.
The
It's
real
just,
heels is
it's just
dead.
another small part of something that's a larger part that we're all part
The
of.
real heels is dead.
What? It's me and him.
Real heels are dead.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah, thank God.
All right, I'm sorry.
Alright,
I
alright.
apologize for that.
With their fucking Facebook and everything.
All right,
Next question.
we're gonna get to the next question. So the next question has to do with the fact that there was a third participant announced for this debate, and
Fuck him.
there was a deadline set, which may have not have been met. Still unclear.
No, it was 100%
However-
late.
However, he also withdrew from this event shortly before the debate. How mad were each of you when he
No, we're
withdrew?
talking about Bruce, right?
Yeah.
Make sure we're on the same page. You can start. How mad were you when Bruce said he was gonna back out?
I was a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. The idea of a third candidate sitting at one of these podiums, even though I don't really
Or standing,
or
but-
standing, I guess I meant. Despite there only being two podiums.
I could have got there.
Okay, but
Yeah, that's my cameraman. Don't talk bad about my cameraman.
however, it is a shame that Bruce wouldn't be here to influence us with his idea of bringing cat ladies to life.
Oh, you were
And
all
then-
for
I
that,
don't
huh?
think that's what a trap is.
No, he posted another thing with
Trapping.
Elon Musk.
And trapping
Elon Musk.
and trapping people
Elon
with
Musk
spike
did.
traps in Fortnite. But you know what? He is his own man. He is in charge of his own path. So I say I support his decision all the way.
Drop out.
This goes back to our first question about how the previous leadership, that's a rule that GM Carl put into place, the deadline.
Corrupt.
And he went against his own rule, let this kid join, and then only for him to say, yeah, I'm backing out with like 10 minutes before our election debate, whatever time it was, he did it. I don't have the numbers right here, but it was very disappointing. Like, at least run through with it and just go with it. Like, if you're gonna commit, you gotta commit fully, like, head first. But, I mean, I guess, like Steven said, I guess he's his own man, like, he can do whatever he wants.
Exactly.
Not my problem.
Alright, now we're going to get a larger scope question here. What are the biggest plans you and your GM have in mind for WCFNW if elected? This time we'll start with you, Prita.
What are our biggest plans? Well, Nick, we have not talked about any of these yet. So, we're going to have to go to the drawing board. But, all I can say is, I'm not going to try to be biased and just do shotgun contests every fucking week or something, but, like, I've already talked to people. Like, I've had some ideas floating around. I think I have some interesting games, which There's one that I want to unveil. I don't know.
Unveil.
Unveil, but like that, it's got to be at the right time because I think everyone.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic game, and you guys will be like, "Holy shit, this just got brought back from '64."
What?
Jax?
Nintendo 64.
Bro.
Pick up sticks.
Okay.
Definitely not Jax,
Commodore
but
64?
no, it's a game that was
Manhunt?
invented in '64. No, not Manhunt. Shut your mouth.
Atari?
But we got plans.
was
I got
like
games
Atari was
brewing that I
78.
feel like everyone should enjoy. That I feel like they're reasonable. Some childhood memories. You know, like
Could
Drunk
everyone?
Operation could be one. Like, you know, who's got the steady hands? But
Okay, Steven, what would you and Kendra's plans be if elected?
That is actually a very good question because Kendra and I actually have been talking, and her graduation's actually coming up fairly soon, and she wanted me to tell you all that she is hosting a graduation party
yeah, I'm committing suicide
at her
that day.
house in which she wants to have a bunch of events for WCFNW, which include like a lot of stuff outside because she has like a huge field. She has a pond for swimming and like polar plunges. She's got
In the summer?
her.
You can't do polar plunges in the summer, Steven. That's a winter.
I'm just naming stuff off. Bite me. But
Alright, set the ring up. We're fighting. Fight the debate. We're fighting.
you know what? How about at Kendra's house
Last
do a
man
fight? We can
standing
fight.
is
Last man.
Sure.
But
Steven, you're
okay,
lucky they don't have ceiling fans outside. I will hang up a ceiling fan somewhere and fucking hold your head to it.
You hear this, ladies and gentlemen? Threats. Do you really want this man as your commissioner?
You're the one that just said fight me. You started it. Unbelievable.
Quick question, when does Kendra graduate?
May 5th.
May
not too
5th
bad.
is the day I commit suicide.
Well,
Long-
then
okay,
Steven
but long
should be our
story
commissioner
short-
then.
There will be There will be.
Pretty sure it was sometime during Steven's going. Alright,
Alright, we'll just skip to the next
keep going, yeah.
Well,
Okay. So we're gonna start with Steven on this one. How will you bring life back into WCFNW?
How will I bring
These
life
some
back into
hard-hitting questions.
WCFNW?
I wasn't ready. I didn't
That
study.
is a very good question. I guess to start is by letting everybody's voice be heard, letting everyone say what they want to say, and then running it by me, running it by my GM, and then letting everyone else decide, but with an electoral vote, because democracy is everything. Without democracy, we'd be communists.
They're doing pretty good right now, though.
But
To be honest, like-
That was a whole lot of nothing you just said.
I
Yo,
Hey, listen
Okay,
to what
I'm
he
not-
was saying
You're gonna
and
breathe
watch
life
it
by letting
jump.
people speak.
but
am I?
how am I gonna bring life?
Do we
but-
gotta bring Trump's campaign like trail up right now? Are you like just? Did you like study his like campaigns?
I mean, my
China.
motto is "Let's make the WCFNW great again."
You mean Trump's motto?
It was
Just-
great.
Well, Trump was never in WCFNW.
Is just
we
let's
know
make
that?
him.
I don't recall
will-
ever hiring him.
My goal for
That girl has some
WCFNW
titties.
is to link everyone together, link
Yes.
all of us
Well, I don't have
with the
the Switch.
WCFNW.
He's trying to sway votes.
Link.
I'd just like to point out to the audience, he is showing his Switch with his link on it.
What's a link?
I didn't see it, so that was
Character from
actually
Legend of Zelda.
pretty helpful.
If The Legend of Zelda has taught me anything, is that linking us all together can mean a good future for the WCFNW. Amen.
Uppy, how would you bring life back into WCFNW?
Peace be with you.
Oh, how would I bring life back? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I feel like life really, it's dwindling, but you just gotta rekindle that flame, you know? You just gotta do more events. We can't have like long pauses on the championship belt. We gotta have more events people defend. I mean, you guys, we didn't even figure out a Money in the Bank yet. That's gonna have to be done all over again. Number one contender.
Could be at Kendra's grad party.
Oh.
Could do Money in the Bank then.
Could be if you get elected. I mean, we're gonna make some steps. I mean, we're gonna make progress. We're gonna have to do something with all three belts.
I think that should still be an event as current commissioner.
You're not current commissioner though.
We have no commissioner.
He's current commissioner.
He is current commissioner.
It's not gonna be an event.
I
After
actually
today,
second, I
shit's
second
getting
that.
changed.
I second
Okay.
that.
But yeah, I mean, we gotta have new faces. We just gotta do more challenges. Gotta Gotta have less of a pause in between them. Like, no one should have the belt for 9 months and do like 3 challenges. I was part of that once, so.
Canada
Please keep your
Ellis
podiums
styling
down.
right now.
Sorry.
Please keep your podiums down.
Relax. Podium spinning isn't gonna get you votes.
It's pretty impressive. Okay.
But yeah, that's the way I look at it.
Okay, so Uppy, you made mention of new faces. How would you take steps to grow WCFNW?
When did I say that?
Like in your last
Your
answer?
last question.
Yeah.
Your last answer.
You said that.
Did I say new faces?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give yourself a hole here.
Well, I mean, I feel like we can liven up the competition. Add Dan and Jeff. They want to become part of it. Those I feel like are 2 solid competitors. And then for the east side, I mean, we got a lot of west siders now, but talk to Kyle. That could help the east side out for east versus west. But it doesn't matter because you guys are still gonna lose. But just want to try to tip the scales in your favor a little bit, but try to help out. But yeah, I mean, a couple new faces. That means we could get more people to show up for events, or like if we have more people to draw from. Like, it doesn't matter how many people show up. Like, if there's 10, you know, like, we have 10 people, but, like, 6 of them show up. Like, that's just more people we can get to possibly show up to events. Or that, you know, like, if someone can't make it. So, that's what I would add.
Same question to you, Steven.
Can you please repeat the question? Sorry.
Of course I can. What steps would you take to grow WCFNW?
Well, like what Uppy said before, new faces is always good. I have some connections out in my Sequoia area, like notably Alex Robtoy, Mike Pollard, and possibly my buddy John Cortez out in Pepperell. He can probably do some stuff for us. Another way to grow WCFNW is have more events, like have maybe more creative events and like maybe more cool locations. Maybe like say York Beach. Maybe plan a day out to go there. Or even Sugarloaf during the summer, because I have a place up there too, and I'm trying to use it. So, more.
Get down for that.
It's a free It's a free place. My grandparents.
Oh, we supposed to go there. What was it? The toilet was fucked up.
It's fine now. No,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
fine
sure,
now. We
that's
fixed it.
Oh, I was about to say we were supposed to go up there one time, and I'm pretty sure that's why your dad didn't want us to go.
Yeah, but now the toilet's fixed, so we can go up there.
Alrighty.
So yeah,
Like,
bet I can bring in more people, bringing in more people like Rob Toy and Paulin,
with the
and
smell of your own
going
fart.
exploring the world and expanding our reach to WCFNW, starting with Sugarloaf.
Very good answer, Steven. Now, you both made mention to bringing on people from certain sides of the river here. And we know East versus West is our big event. Now, how would you handle big events like these when you weren't in a leadership role before? We're going to start with you, Uppy.
Well, I've been in leadership roles before. Like the Goat Syndicate, I run that shit. Like, that takes some knowledge. But, I mean, those events, like, I mean...
What have they done in the past year?
I don't know, man. We haven't done anything in the past year except you just held on to the belt, so I don't know what you want from me. Like, there hasn't been much done in the past year. If you want to go that way, like, I mean, we just been sitting around with thumbs up our asses. I mean, we've all been guilty of it. Nothing happened. But
We all have jobs.
what was your
Shit, work gets
question
in the
again?
way.
How would you handle big events like East
Big
versus West?
events. Definitely, you know, just communicate with everyone. Try to make sure everyone's on the same page. Make posts. Yeah, just communication is key for the big events.
Steven, your response?
Don't say communication is key. That I said that already.
How would I manage bigger events? Well, to start, I would go on Facebook. I would vote on which events what people would like to see in the future, and then whatever people vote highly of, I will try to make that happen. I will organize with my GM like very like closely. I will monitor. I will talk to everybody to see what their thoughts are, how they want to go with it. Like if maybe we want to do paintball, I would associate with Carl because he's kind of the paintball expert. He can set up an obstacle course. He can get us the weapons. He can get us the ammunition. Or maybe if I wanted to go,
We tried that, and you know, all that shit we probably bought probably went bad by now.
probably.
Because we filled up, what, 3 CO2 tanks to do it?
Yeah, we still got the paintballs though.
Yeah.
Those don't go bad.
When did this happen?
We were gonna do paintball. We were gonna set up a course, and
That would've been a
Me,
good
Opie,
one.
and Kyle.
yeah, it just didn't happen. We were gonna do like siege type way. Like it would have been like one-on-ones, 2v2s. But I think you had what, 2
Could do it.
working guns?
I was feeling like
We had 2 good guns and then a third one that worked, but
Yeah.
it wasn't as good.
I was thinking like more like a Fortnite situation, like Fortnite type like arena, just having like cool. Setups.
Yeah, but you can't just build shit like that. Like we were saying, siege, like one, like like make it close quarters kind of, because you gotta
True.
think of where we're working with.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay.
That's pretty much my
apologies.
answer. I can't.
Yeah, that one really, communication is key. There's nothing really else big events like what we can do, time sheets,
Time.
spreadsheets.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a whole lot of work. Why do that when you can just vote on
I'm saying.
Facebook?
That's what I'm saying.
What would you do if like 15 people could show up?
If 15 people
15
show up, that's
people.
great.
Ooh,
No way.
that'd be big.
Depends. What's the event like? East versus West. I have some ideas, but like, you gotta give me like what you can't just say. All right, where like, I don't know if it's a big event like that. You gotta go somewhere big, somewhere public, like an open field. We have the park on this side, the beautiful park.
We have Sherb.
East side.
Sure.
We have Sherb. We have my neighborhood.
East side. All east
I'm gonna
side.
throw this out here though. East versus West. Possible kickball. Stay posted.
That'd be dope, actually.
That'd be great.
I like that.
That'd be
I
good.
actually like that idea.
We opened
Okay.
that.
For our next question, what word would you use to describe WCFNW under your control?
Give me some time to think of some words. I only know so many.
I have
Steven,
a good one.
step up.
A good
Well, I got
word.
a good one. I got a good one too. Hopefully. And read my mind.
Teamwork. That's my main.
Kind of
Oh.
answered in the.
Couldn't even keep that one.
Teamwork. We all work on it. If we all work as a team, we can get shit done. That's all I gotta say.
One word.
Teamwork.
You said teamwork.
Oh, okay.
Just explain it.
Never mind.
Like I said with the link comment, if we all link together, we all work as a team, we can get shit done.
My word?
Your word, please.
Sorry. I would have to say the word to describe under my leadership would definitely have to be dynamic. Because